welcome to 2K TV. What's it like for you to be grinding out this road to legend and also producing content around NBA 2K23?
I mean, man, it's a grind, but every day I just try and work harder and just get some points in each day, get a video in, get a stream, just trying to get, keep pushing every day.
Now, as someone who's hit legend for so many years in a row, what were your initial thoughts when you saw the legend requirements for this year?
The first thing I saw was the 100,000 points. It just, my eyes, like a cartoon, wow, okay, that's a lot of points. I'm going to have to ball hog this year. And then I saw the rest of the requirements, 500 games at GOAT. I'm like, okay, that's doable. The season quests, I'm like, okay, that's doable. There's a bunch of seasons. I can get that done progressively. Then there's the 20 event rewards. Every year, I'm always up there on the leaderboards for the events, always trying to win. So I kind of thought I'd be able to finish that at least, pretty soon. I'm already like a fourth of the way done. So we're making pretty good progress right now. But the main thing was the points. The points was the thing that really popped out at me.
So with the different things that you have to do to reach legend, what are some of your favorite things that you went after in season 1?
Oh, definitely the events. I wanted to get as many events done in the first season. So I played a bunch of servers of the mobile event, played pretty much all Dime Time, Dunkfest, Greenlight. I came top 5 in the Ruffles event, so that was cool.
Have you hopped into any of the theater events? Does that help kind of get into quick games?
Yeah, the theater definitely helps getting back-to-back games just with the matchmaking. When the 1v1 court was there, I was playing that. Just easy games to 21, you score all the points yourself. The theater definitely was helping me.
So in terms of season 2, what are your goals to hit this season? Is it just focusing on the points like you mentioned a little bit earlier, or are you going to go after some of the rec stuff, or are you going to hold off on that?
It's probably going to be mostly points this season. I do have to get 3 of the 4 season quests done to stay on track to hit it by season 4. But I think the points will definitely be the biggest target this season.
And do you plan on doing that in 3s? Is that where you think you get your most points?
Probably 3s. Probably some 3s. If a season quest requires me to play rec, I'll definitely go in there. I'll be dropping, 60 a game, just trying to get as many points as possible.
Love to hear that. I like getting buckets too, but man, I'm nowhere near where you're at. So what's the mindset going in? What is your build and how do you play the game?
So pretty much I'm a shooter. That's all I do. That's my main thing. I love shooting in 2K. There's nothing more satisfying than getting a green, I feel like.
So one of my favorite additions this year is, of course, being able to core badge certain badges. What are some of the core badges that you've applied that have made a difference on your builds?
Mainly, it's the shooting and playmaking badges that I core or I'm able to core first. So for shooting, I either core like Agent 3, Limitless Range, or Hall of Fame Green Machine. Those are my 3 that I like to core on my builds. And then for playmaking, I either do Handles for Days, Quick First Step, or Killer Combos. One of those are usually the go-to core badges for me.
What tips would you give to people that are maybe following you on your social channels or new people that are watching on 2K TV to achieve that legend status?
Just stay consistent. Just keep working. It's pretty much just the same thing as life. You just got to keep pushing, man. Just put in the work every day. Break new ground every day, and you'll eventually get to your goals. That's just how it will. If you work hard enough, you'll do it.
You've been getting legend for years. I know you've made some friends along the way. Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out my guy Dakota, my guy Sean RKL, my guy ISO Ninja, and there's one more person I'm forgetting.
Well, sometimes, players come and go, but legends,
Yeah, legends never die, right?
Legends never die. All right, there he is, Random Wizard on his journey to that elusive legendary status this year in NBA 2K23. We'll have to check back in with you. I'm going to hold you to it. I expect to see your name on that legend list.
I got you.
Sounds good. Random Wizard, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to a new 2K TV versus the world. We are playing you, the community, today. We're really excited. We've got a lot of people on board today, so hopefully we get this W. It's been a while since we've done this segment. Welcome back, guys. We've got Danny, John, Rodney, Brian, Chris, look at that. I remembered all of your names. Congrats for me. All right, let's, what are we doing today, Chris?
So we're going to be hitting up the rec. I already have some new stuff equipped, so I'm pretty excited about that. And let's run through our builds real quick. Rodney, what are you running with?
I'm running with my point guard. I am a diamond outside scorer.
And I'm at the 2 position, running a 2-way, 3-level score. Brian, what about you?
Chris, I've got a 7-foot inside the arc scorer, what I'm calling my Brian Wembanyama build. This can do a little bit of everything, so I'm excited to jump in the rec.
How about you, Danny?
I'm sporting that power forward with a 2-way inside out.
And how about you, big man John?
I'm tall, I grab rebounds, and I eat 6'9" builds for breakfast.
All right, let's get eating. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to jump in right now.
I was just impressed that you had an entire season to prepare. Imagine going to this game and not getting the win. All that preparation.
Let's do this.
Good start.
So you're right.
Sprint back.
No.
No way. What?
Good D.
What?
That was guarded.
Give me a break.
That's fine.
What'd you guys work on in season 1?
Boom!
Building chemistry and finding out the right mixture of builds.
2 seconds. Fire it up.
Put up.
That's it.
There it
Yes,
is. Good
that's
shot,
the
John.
one.
Nice end of the
Buzzer
quarter.
That's the kind of ball movement we worked on all of season 1.
No.
Wow, they just get the ball right there for 3.
Wow.
You guys need some coffee? All right, I'm gonna go do some laundry. I'll be back for the game too.
Oh, she's actually gone. Oh, Brian!
I was trying to save time.
How's the laundry?
I did 3 loads.
Game 2.
All of season 8, whenever I predicted a win, we were undefeated, and I'm going to do it right now for season 9. We're coming away with a win in this game. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Give up the 2.
Give up the 2.
Give up the 2.
They just want to drive and dish out for 3. That's literally all they're doing.
That's the move.
Don't leave him. Don't leave him at all. Just stay tight on him. Don't help.
Oh boy.
We've got to stay on shooters.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. It's just.
Wow.
I couldn't move towards him, I'm sorry. Of course.
Okay, that's 14. One more.
All right, so we're down 14. That was game 2. We're gonna just head out right now. It's okay. No shame to our game. All right, let's talk this out. All right.
That wasn't great.
This is the last game of today. This is the last game we're playing. What do we need to say to ourselves to get this W? Are we going zone? What are we doing? Let's talk about strategy as well.
Yeah, why don't we zone from the start of the game this time?
I like that idea because it always seems like we end up going to the zone, so
Right.
we might as well just start out right out of the gate, zone.
Bad for us so far.
Oh, Chris is happy though.
Nice,
He's
Chris.
dancing. Chris is going up. Oh, what are you doing?
Look at
Wow,
that.
what are you on, Chris?
Season 2 animations. I'm ready. I'm hyped.
Nice, Brian.
Yeah.
Try again.
Oh, yeah. It's your board, sure.
Bang. Rio, take that, Alexis. Hoo-yah.
All right, now let's quit. All right, top left.
One more. Pass. Can't stop me.
More time.
I'm open left.
And
Yeah, Rodney.
And
Try
one.
that.
9-0 start.
Break.
Good pass.
Season's
Brian.
running.
Nice cut.
12-0.
It's just so funny how like all the energy in the chat has changed now that we're up.
That's right. Oh, no. Timeout if they hit this.
Come on.
Get back.
Okay, it's a tie game. They have never led, so let's keep the ball rolling for Team White.
Let's go. Get a stop.
We have to give a lot of credit to the world after this segment.
can't win them all, ladies and gentlemen.
Or any.
Not even 1 out of 30. Team 2K TV took on the world today. We practiced throughout season 1 with some chemistry. We played today. We were getting those W's. You know, when we came out today to do the segment, wasn't as great as we thought it would go. However, we have some things to work on, and we're looking at where we can expand upon in our team and get better.
I always have a good time playing with these guys. This game's a lot of fun, even when the games don't go your way. Like, we had a lot of laughs. And
Definitely.
I always enjoy getting the crew together.
Because at the end of the day, wins and losses come and go, but friends stay forever.
Nice.
Aww.
Well said.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. Chris Matthews, a lot of you know him as Lethal Shooter. He's a skills coach, and he's got a great brand. And now, his jump shot is exclusively in Season 2. So how did that come about with NBA 2K?
This basically, you know, a few years ago, Ronnie and the team reached out to me saying, you know, they've been seeing what I've been doing for the basketball community, and we were wondering if you ever want to have your jump shot in the game. I was like, you know, that would be a dream come true, you know, because I never made it to the NBA. You know, and every basketball player around the world, male or female, they want to possibly be in the game. You know, that's like you've reached it in life. So it's definitely a surreal moment. It's one of those moments that you didn't think would happen, but with consistency and hard work, you know, me and you know that anything's possible.
Do you have any advice using your jump shot in NBA 2K?
Just basically let it fly. You know what I mean? Stay locked in. Don't second guess your jump shot. And if you miss, keep going. You know, shooters don't miss twice.
What's it like working with all these high-profile people? You've got WNBA, you've got NBA, a lot of people from around the world. Is it like a little bit weird to give them a critique, or how do you feel? How do you approach that?
It's pretty cool. You know, it's a blessing that players reach out to me to learn the art of shooting. Players like Anthony Davis, Mark Cuban, you know what I'm saying, Drake, different people, Bobby Portis, you know, and just to wake up every day and know people trust my word when it comes to the art of shooting. That's another thing that's a dream come true, because I definitely don't take that lightly. A lot of people see my shooting videos and say, oh, Lethal Shooter, thanks for the rim, the shooting of rims with the nails, or thanks for shooting on the boat. But the people don't know that's just me thinking out of the box. My life is devoted to the art of shooting. My life is devoted to being a trainer. And most importantly, my life is devoted to putting positive energy out there in the universe with my social platform. So, but to train those guys, it's a surreal moment. Like, I trained Mark Cuban about 2 weeks ago. I never thought I would train Mark Cuban, but me and him spoke. He wanted to get some shots up, and it was an amazing moment. So it's a dream come true.
All right, when you hop into Season 2 of NBA 2K23, will you be trying out your jump shot in the game?
Absolutely. My family's going to hate me because I'm not getting off the sticks. Seriously, my jump shot's in the game. I'm using it every day.
Next week, top plays are back. 4 more plays will be up for your vote. And remember, if you want to be in the running, share your best over social.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Green, all out there with Slim. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Hunter. After the miss from Slim, for 3, Murray. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Here's Slim. A 3-pointer, no good. Hunter on the wing, defended by Drummond. It's good.
A bigger point guard at 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Green, the pass to Slim. That one off the back iron and out.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wide open look here for Murray. Poked away.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's DeRozan. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Here is Slim following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Drummond, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
And he can't hit the second. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Slim. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Young kicks to Hunter. Passes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Here's DeRozan. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first, team second.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Young against Ball, and Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Green against Collins. And here is Green. Clock at 4 to the inside. Here's Drummond. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they had a really tough go of it with this team.
Here is Slim. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Collins kicks to Capella. Young outside. Outside Collins. They need this one. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor.
You can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defenses well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
That free throw good from Young.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
So for Chicago right now, Slim is out there with ball. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Green, and it's Levine in at the three. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He dropped in 29 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line. We know his teammates and coaches appreciated that kind of all-around performance. He sure impacted the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Here's Ball, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Murray. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. Green against Collins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Bulls trail by 7. Here is Slim. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
No good on that one.
You watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from 3 last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
Murray, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Chicago with the ball after the miss from Trae Young. Slim passes to Green. Outside, Ball. Back to Green. Pocket 6. Levine for 3. And again, Chicago. No good.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Another round of applause for your ATL dancers.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Murray. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Slim. Shoots. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Hunter. Inside. Stolen by Ball. Here is Slim. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Levine finds Green. Poked loose. Young with the steal. And Slim picks up the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
It's a guard pair of the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. So it's Atlanta now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Hunter dishes to Murray. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
2 on the clock. For 3, Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Right side, Ball. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
It's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up. Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
First free throw is good. And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
Good on both.
I tell you what, it's scary
when you think about how much room Ball has to throw, when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Passes it to Murray. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Slim passes to Drummond. To the left wing. Releases. Green against Collins. Green kicks the ball. Over Young. Ball no good. The Hawks leading by 11. At the elbow, Hunter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Hunter's got his first points of the night.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
On the wing, Green, defended by Young. They get a hand on it. Green dishes the ball. Now here's Murray, guarded closely. Looking to end his cold spell, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Trae Young. And the second free throw, good. Unlike a lot of clubs now, Richard, this Bulls team has not fallen in love with the three-point shot.
Yeah, some of it's scheme and some of it's personnel. Don't just shoot threes because everyone else is doing it. They slash through the lane. They'll post you up, and it gets them to the free throw line. That's where they dominate.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Javonte Green. He hits both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. That one drops for him. Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. They get it back.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 5 now.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And they double up Murray. Capella finds Murray. Collins wide open. He fires. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Slim. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Pass to Slim. Knocks it loose and stolen by Hunter. Murray with it. Now guarded by Slim. Stolen by Ball. It's 2-on-1. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Here is Slim. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
For the Hawks, Kaminsky comes. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta. Free throw good, Levine.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on Trae Young's injury. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. You don't want to hear this news, as most teams are starting to hit their stride. So they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Taking a look at the Bulls. All out there with Slim. And it's Green. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Murray outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's Levine following the basket by Trae Young. Green passes to Slim. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Young outside. Back to Murray. Tries it from 9. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Levine. Ball surveying the defense. Over Young. Ball no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Ball kicks to Levine. Pass to Slim. Back to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Capella dishes to Young. Shoots over Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now Hunter After the missed three from Slim, you spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Slim. Drummond with it. Six to shoot. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Hunter. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Ball with it, guarded by Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Now Ball. Now here's Green. A fader.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin. It's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Young pass to Collins. Hunter kicks to Collins. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Slim. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Hawks leading by 12. Young taking his time here. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Green with the jam.
Nice read on defense from DeRozan, just jumping all over that steal.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Ball with the block. Here is Slim. He's covered by Murray. Slim passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Ball against Young. A floater. Murray. It's deflected. Green up on top. He's guarded by Collins. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Murray. Young pass to Murray. Comes up empty down low. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Ball. And the dunk to finish it off. Beautiful.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. .102 left here in the fourth quarter. Step back shot.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end. Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hand.
Now, here is Young. And so they foul intentionally.
Team's four.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal. Team's fifth.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Slim passes to Drummond. Here is Slim. He's covered by Murray. They shoot again, and it's Drummond missing. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from deep three-point territory. Can't connect from long distance. Murray against Ball. Murray, the pass to Young. And here is Murray. And so the Hawks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.